welcome to the first way to love yourself with the wisdom of Louise Hay. And that first thing is to stop all criticism. So take a moment to think about that. How often do you criticize yourself? And what do you criticize yourself about? Do you criticize yourself about the way you look, or the fact that you're not as successful as you expected to be at this time in your life, or anything else that you might be criticizing yourself about? And how often do you criticize others about the same thing? Now take a moment also to think about, has the criticism ever helped? And if you're like most people, you're going to say, well, no, it hasn't. When I ask that question at workshops, people laugh because they know the criticism hasn't helped. So why do we do it? Because that's what we learned. We learned to do that because supposedly it was going to help us change, even though it never has. You know, the foundation of Louise's work is to love and accept yourself and approve of yourself right now. That you don't need to wait until this changes or that changes in your life, but accept yourself right now. And that means to stop the criticism. A Course in Miracles tells us that whatever you criticize in someone else, or whatever you think about in someone else, you're strengthening in yourself. So if you're supporting other people in a positive way, you're strengthening that for yourself. And if you're criticizing yourself in the same way. So I invite you to just take a nice deep breath right now. Close your eyes, even put your hands over your heart. And just take a moment to really feel what it feels like when you stop criticizing yourself. And doesn't that feel good? So would you make a commitment with me right now to stop criticizing yourself? Now you're going to have to watch your mind very carefully and pay attention to really be aware, because it will tend to go down those old pathways of criticizing. But whenever you catch yourself doing that, you can stop and say this affirmation: I love and accept myself exactly as I am right now. And if that feels like a little too much right now, how about thinking the affirmation, I am willing to love and accept myself just the way I am right now. And notice how that feels. I love you. Be willing to love yourself. And I'll meet you in the next video.